Ever wonder what it takes for a story to truly grip the world? Didn't just become popular, it exploded. Uh, Starting as a humble web novel in South Korea, it quickly became a webtoon sensation and finally a stunning anime brought to life by A1 Pictures. But what makes this series different? It's the classic zero to hero story, but executed with a level of intensity and world building that has captivated millions. It's a phenomenon that uh, deserves study, even if it hasn't quite reached the legendary status of or yet. As we move deeper into 2026, the anticipation for is reaching fever pitch. Fans are desperate to know when they'll see some Jinwoo, the Shadow Monarch, uh, back in action. The previous seasons left us on cliffhangers packed with high octane battles and the promise of even greater challenges to come. But let's dive deep into everything we know about, from potential release dates to the incredible arcs we can expect, the studio's plans, and even the exciting new games expanding this universe. So, when can we realistically expect? Um, the answer is a little further out than some might hope. Currently, the expected release window is mid to late 2027 or even 2028. Uh, why the wait? It's not a matter of laziness, but it's strategy. And A1 Pictures has been incredibly busy, especially after Netmarble invested 1.45 million US dollars or 2 billion KRW, becoming a 20% stakeholder in the anime's production. Instead of rushing directly into a third television season, the producers have decided to capitalize on the series' massive success with a theatrical film. This movie serves as a bridge, recapping the previous season and introducing the high stakes events to come. And the studio is pouring too much efforts to be an animated, a cinematic quality animation for the big screen, which naturally pushes back the production cycle for a full season three. Uh, but it's a worthwhile trade off. A late 2026 theatrical release, followed by a 2027 TV premiere, gives the animators breathing room to ensure the quality doesn't suffer. Um, After the epic battle on Jeju Island, the world finally realizes just how extraordinary Sung Jin-woo is. Um, while many see him as a savior, some criticize his late arrival, even as the nation mourns the fallen hunters. This newfound fame makes him a prime target for international recruitment, especially from the United States. Uh, expect to see the American government try to lure him away with promises of citizenship and power upgrades. However, Jinwoo chooses to stay loyal to South Korea and starts his own guild, aptly named the Ajin Guild, a clever twist on his sister's name. This kicks off a new arc focused on building his team and protecting his family from the constant threat of dungeon breaks. And season three might also adapt the Double Dungeon arc, where Jinwoo returns to the very place where his journey began, seeking the truth behind his mysterious system. Um, The stakes will continue to rise with the Japan Crisis arc as a gate opens in the middle of Tokyo, unleashing enormous giants that local hunters can't contain. Uh, Jinwoo steps in to save the city, proving his status as a one-man army. Um, then the action moves to the global stage with the International Guild Conference arc in America. And uh, what begins as a diplomatic event quickly devolves into a brawl when a hunter kidnaps Jinwoo's friend, Kinho. This leads to a legendary fight between Jinwoo and Thomas Andre, um, one of the world's strongest hunters. But this human conflict is just a prelude to a much larger threat: the arrival of the Monarchs, um, ancient monsters aiming to wipe out humanity. Expect to see Jinwoo reunite with his long-lost father as the ultimate war begins. The story will reach its peak with the Monarch War arc, where um, Jinwoo faces and tarries the Monarch of Destruction in a battle that will determine the fate of the world. The events of Jeju Island were just the beginning. Uh, the core cast is expected to return for season 3, bringing their incredible voice acting talents back to the series. Cha Haim, the S-rank hunter with the sensitive nose, will become an even more central figure. No, Yujino, Jinwoo's loyal sidekick, will play a vital role as the new guild vice master. Um, um, and we can expect to see more of Wu Jinshul, the right hand man of the Hunters Association chairman Go Gun Hee. The A1 Pictures, the studio behind, and is widely expected to handle season 3. Their experience with large scale anime projects and their impressive work on the previous seasons make them the ideal choice. They are reportedly bringing in even more action directors to handle the massive battle sequences. There's a strong possibility that a movie is in the works, potentially covering the earlier arcs before season 3 dives into the larger conflicts. This could be a strategic way to bridge the gap and prepare fans for the epic battles to come. Uh, um, the universe isn't just expanding on the screen, it's becoming a full-fledged multimedia franchise. Is a sequel, webtoon, and novel that continues the story with Sung Jin-woo's son. There are also several games in development, including an action RPG and a roguelite RPG. So how many seasons have been released so far? As of March 2026, there are 2 seasons with a theatrical film on the horizon. Season 1 aired in 2024, followed by season 2 in 2025. If you want to read the source material, you can find the webtoon on Tapas and Kakao Page. Yen Press is also publishing the manhwa in beautiful full-color trade paperbacks. And to watch the anime, Crunchyroll is your best bet. Speaking of the anime, here's a quick overview of where you can stream it. Are you excited for? Stay tuned for the latest updates, and don't miss what's coming next. What do you call Jinwoo when he's running late? A shadow of his former self. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,